Welcome back to another edition of Thunderdome, or Rollin for the Dogs. We've got two more groups for you today. They're both a group of recycles. Man, we're on fire today. First up is Julia Gulia from DRT3K in a 58-gram Datsun 510 wagon that raced at Gravity Throttle. Tina Wolf from Dog Squab Racing in an 80-gram Nissan Skyline that raced at SRC. Lou Hondo from Arlo Racing in the 92-gram Draftinator that raced at the Super Track Series, and Baby Richie from Puffs in a 59-gram F-150 that raced at Tiny Track Cars. So Julia, Tina, Lou Hondo, and Baby Richie. And right now, Lou Hondo is giving Julia Gulia a great push down the track. The pair are not too far ahead of the other drivers. They round the final turn, and it's going to be Julia Gulia, Lou Hondo, Baby Richie makes a last-minute pass, and Tina Wolf comes in fourth. So, after one, Julia Gulia and DRT3K on top. They rotate around, and Lou Hondo is on the pole for lap 2, with fellow truckster Baby Richie behind him. Julia looking to pass in turn 2, and she doesn't quite clear Lou Hondo, who maintains the lead, and now they've kind of swapped positions from the first lap. They come to the final turn, and Lou Hondo's easily going to take lap 2. Julia Gulia is third, Julia is second, Baby Richie's third again, and Tina Wolf rounds out the group with 1 point. The trucks of Baby Richie and Lou Hondo share the front row for lap 3. And Lou Hondo is going to pass big time in turn 2, and he's leading for the second time today. And, we've got a wreck in Echo Base. Lou Hondo's going to run away with lap 3. I think Julia is second, followed by Tina Wolf. It is Baby Richie who has rolled over in front of the Falcon and will take the first DNF of the day. And this one's over, folks. Lou Hondo and Julia Gulia in 3 laps. Neither one has finished worse than second so far. They will both be moving on, so we're just running lap 4 for points. And Lou Hondo looking to get another win on his record. Oh, he absolutely dumps Baby Richie just before the hangar doors to Echo Base. Lou Hondo does it and wins again. There's Tina Wolf for second, her best finish of the day, and Julia Gulia for third, and Baby Richie. Baby Richie somehow recovers? Wow! He gets back on his wheels after that tumble and finishes the lap. But Lou Hondo, 1 point away from being perfect. Julia will also move on, and we move on to Group 32. And first up, we've got Ollie DeVry, also from Arlo Racing, in a 96-gram F-150 that raced at Tiny Track Cars. Then we've got Corda from DRT3K in a 55-gram T-Bird that also raced at Tiny Track Cars. Then Jimmy Dorlocks from Feral Mods in a 71-gram T-Bird that, you guessed it, raced at Tiny Track Cars. And Mad Mike from Madman Racing in a 79-gram Nissan 300 ZX that did not race at Tiny Track Cars. He raced at Manchild Motorsports. And Ollie DeVry quickly out front on lap 1, followed by Jimmy Dorlocks, Corda, and Mad Mike pulling up the rear. And Ollie wins lap 1. Jimmy Dorlocks is second, Corda's third, Mad Mike is fourth. They rotate around, and that puts Jimmy Dorlocks on the pole with Mad Mike behind him. No one's going to catch Jimmy Dorlocks before turn 2, but here comes Ollie. He's going to get on Jimmy's bumper before the end of this lap. They're rounding the Savage Square. He gives him a tap. Jimmy Dorlocks wins anyways. Ollie DeVry is second, Corda is third, and Mad Mike again closing out the group with a point. So Ollie and Jimmy tied at 7 after 2. Mad Mike now on the pole. He's got to get a top 2 finish here if he's going to have a chance. But Jimmy Dorlocks blows the doors off of Mike before turn 2. Ollie also makes the pass. And Ollie is again on Jimmy's bumper. A little sooner this time, he gives him a second tap. There's the third tap. Jimmy takes lap 3. Ollie is second. Mad Mike is third, and Corda is fourth. And This one's over a lap early as well, as Ollie and Jimmy will be moving on. And Corda looking for some honor points here on the 4th lap. Hasn't made much of a splash so far this group, but Corda leads, Mad Mike in 2nd, Ollie currently in 3rd. They round the final turn. Mad Mike tries to get past. Corda takes lap 4. Wow. So Ollie DeVry and Jimmy Dorlocks will move on. Taking a look at the wildcard screen, I don't believe there's been any changes. So thank you to Tina Wolf, Baby Richie, Corda, and Mad Mike. This has been Jim D for Indiana Diecast Racing. Be sure to check in next time for more slightly above mediocre diecast racing and the continuing round 1 action of Rollin' for the Dogs.